So today on Unity Motorsports Garage, we're going to do a test, a real world test. You know, we've been doing a lot of draggy testing with David's Ecoboost Mustang. Not today. I think we talked each other into going to Shadyside Dragway, and we're going to get some real world results of the wheel tire combo and the rear subframe bushings that he had installed. So this is going to be really good, y'all. So David, what's your first impressions of the bushings since you had them installed?
It's very noticeable when you punch it. It doesn't go scrap as it leaves the line. There's still a little bit of that left, but I mean, we've axed it probably by better than 80%.
The downside to it is
it lets the transmission noise into the car.
Yeah, you
very
can,
noticeably.
Yeah, the
right. So
the rear end whine is pretty prevalent, really. I don't know if the video will pick it up.
Well, it's something that as a sporty person you can put up with, but I don't want to.
Right. All right, we are at Shadyside Dragway. Not too crowded today, so it's a good day. A lot of people out here, but we should be able to get a good bit of runs in. We're going to do some basic stuff with air pressure in the tires and see where it comes up at. We're going to let it cool down for a little bit. The little 2.3 that could, that's what I'm going to start calling it. It does look good with these wheels on here. Cleveland power for the win. Bad right. I'm coming up here to see what these Coyote cars will run in comparison to our little 4-cylinder. First thing we're going to do is make sure that the rear tire pressure is equal in both sides. Right now we're at about 38. That's probably because we've been driving. We're going to get it down to about 30 to 32.
Yeah, hit 32 first.
Yeah, we'll try 32 first.
Right, what's it now?
32 on the nose.
Right.
All right.
And for the next one.
Now, I do want to be clear, these aren't drag radials. These are just high performance
street tires.
Yeah.
Summer performance street tires.
32 on the nose. Right. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to increase the front air pressure to try to reduce rolling resistance. I'm only going to put it at 40 since it's a full street tire. You could probably go up to 50 pounds, but just to err on the safe caution, we're going to do 40. Try to get the rolling resistance down to make this thing go as fast as we can get it.
That sounds good to me.
So check it out. I highly suggest getting one of these Ryobi air compressors. I'm not paid to say that by no means, but...
And it's got the reading in the back.
Yeah.
We're at 40. And it blows it up pretty quick. You can probably hear it going.
Matt, y'all go ahead. I don't want to drag water up before you...
We're going to go in this lane.
Okay. Well, I'll go then. All right, here we go. I believe this thing will handle just about any kind of power I try to bring up on it. So I'm gonna let Matt's son take off before I even go, because he's trying to make a license pass. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and go in and go. Went 877, what it looked like. All right, David, what are we doing here?
Yeah, just temporarily take the air filter out, but I can remember how to do it. I'll get all the clips off.
Yeah, I think so. There you go.
Right, let's sucker out.
We'll see if this makes any difference.
We don't have any wind of any consequence today, so
Yeah,
we haven't got blowing dust.
we should be good to go.
Yeah. Put that down.
See if that's choking any power.
And it's a brand new filter.
It is brand new.
Yep.
1,200 miles on it. All right, so what we're getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to go up to make the second pass, leaving the tire pressures exactly the same. All I'm going to try to do is improve on my launch technique and try to get this thing under 2 seconds into 60 foot. One way to find out. Let's go. All right, we're up here for our second run. Not trying to break the world or nothing, but we are trying to get under 2 seconds, 60 foot. Hopefully I can coax this thing into building enough boost off the line to do that. I'm going to do a little dry hop. All right. The key to making this thing launch, like I said, is using this park brake. Regular mode. Well, the good news is broke the 2 second barrier on the 60 foot. Bad news is I left it in regular mode and that killed ET down the track. It looks like we went 1.93 to the 60, 881 at 78.9, and like I said, that was in regular driving mode, so not bad. Now we know the difference between regular and drag mode. A little over 1/10.
So Andy, the 2 second barrier has been broken.
Yeah, we actually went 1.93 to the 60 foot.
Yep.
I left it in regular mode because when I crunked the car back up, it reset.
And you didn't know?
I didn't know, so just one of those things. But now we know what it does in regular mode.
Yes.
I'm gonna hot lap the car. I'm trying to figure out if these turbo cars like that or not, being that the turbo has heat in it. So I don't know what'll be the outcome of that is, but I'm gonna put it in drag mode now and try to replicate that 1.93 60 foot. All right, drag mode check. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make one more run and then you're gonna get in it, right?
Yep.
Pretty much on that last run, I found a limit of where the tire will take. I was able to bring the RPMs up to around 3,000 using the park brake method. So I'm gonna go back to doing 2,500 and try to get that 1.9 60 foot and see if we can go faster than that 877. You think we can do it?
Let's hope so. Now, we are getting close to our 77-degree correction. I think we're at, what, 79?
Yeah, 79, so
this will be a very minimal corrected run. We'll see how that goes. I prefer no corrections to corrections.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Right.
Sitting here at the head of staging lanes, I'm going to try to get underneath that 2-second 60 foot once again. I'm only going to bring it up maybe 2,500 RPMs instead of trying to go for 3 because the tires didn't hold it last time, and I think it went like 9 flat, had a 2.15 60. It was a bad run, so throw that one away. But David and I are having a really good time out here. I'm looking forward to David driving it, honestly, and letting me do the video. So, see what happens. We got this little short bed Chevy here. It's pretty wicked. Try to get around the water. He might outrun me, but I'm gonna take his head off on the tree because that's what I do. Oh yeah, we got a good one. $8.59! Woo! Woo! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Woo! 4-cylinder for the win. What do you think? 8.59. We did
good.
It.
What was this?
We went 81.29 miles an hour, had a 2-flat 60 foot once again, and still went 8.59.
Right. And we actually got to correct that down. Not much. It'd probably be an 8.58.
Chevrolet Shark didn't have a chance. So, just got finished making that run, went 8.59. I cannot believe that. So I'm done for today. That's all I got. We're going to turn it over to David, let him have some fun. What do you think?
Yeah, let me say a few words here, Andy.
You go right ahead.
Okay. I'm real pleased with the result Andy got there. That's primarily because he's got a real good start line deal. That wasn't a 2-second pass. It was like right on 2-second flat.
2.01, yeah.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what's pleasing me. We're running within a couple of tenths of what the Coyotes are running. And they're not even stock Coyotes.
Yeah.
Right? So I think we're making progress. I think we're going to change our plan and what we're doing here. We're going to look at some motor mods before we finish doing the brakes and all that. Just simple motor mods.
Yeah. Because
I want to be able to say before Christmas we can beat a stock Coyote down the drag strip. So
that's the goal.
That's where we're going now.
Hey, you don't need a Coyote to be fast, do you?
As Andy has just said, we don't need a Coyote to go fast. Oh, and here's the other thing. The one thing I've noticed while filming Andy here is you cannot hear this Mustang. I don't know when it's coming up on me when I'm walking up, and when it leaves the line, the most I can hear is the tires just scrabbling for grip. So I think we're going to call this the Whispering Pony.
Yeah.
Let's have some votes on that. I didn't want to call it the Horse Whisperer because it isn't, right? But the Whispering Pony, and we're going to try and maintain that silence. It'll be good for bracket racing. It will be good for grudge racing because it doesn't sound like it's going to go fast. Oh, we've had a lot of comments on our wheels. Back to Andy.
So we're having a really good time out here at Shadyside Dragway. This track is awesome like always. I'm actually glad that we're back doing test and tune on Sundays. So you'll be seeing Casper coming out here on Sunday afternoons. Get David to come with me, him bring his Mustang, I bring Casper, and yeah, we should have some fun. But let's get this thing cooled off, let David take another hit or get his first hit in, and then I guess we'll pack it up and head home. Well, David's going up to make his run. Let's see if he can beat my time.
The other guy still hasn't made it up here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Four cylinder.
We had like 10 cars. We had like 13 cars in for this break. 3 went out first race.
So they had the time clocks turned off on that run. What did you do?
Go run in the other lane.
What'd you do?
1.9766 for the 60 foot.
Heck yeah!
8.514.
Holy crap!
Is that 8.514?
Yeah, and you went, wait a minute, 8.50.
8.50.
Yeah, and you went what, 82.48?
Yeah.
You see that, folks? He just kicked my butt.
Well, I've never passed like
Well, yeah, he is 120 pounds lighter, so I think we can call today a success. You ready to get our stuff packed up and go home?
Go home.
All right, David, so what do you think? What's your takeaway thoughts?
Well, I'm very pleased. Right, we did how many runs? 4, 5?
Yeah, at least 5.
And we progressively learned. Basically, it's a question of launching this thing.
Yeah, it's all into 60
Two
foot.
things we've learned. No, 3.
Yeah.
All our suppositions prior to doing the mods appear to have been correct.
Yes.
So we fixed those, and the results matched our expectations. Secondly, we also got to appreciate that it's heat that this car does not like. This engine does not like heat. When we tried that, or when you tried that back-to-back test, the second run was pathetic.
Yeah.
Right?
Heat soak killed it.
Heat soak kills the performance of these. Yeah, we achieved our goals and then some.
Yeah, because honestly, coming up here, I thought if we could go an 860 anything, that would be successful.
Yeah.
And when I ran to 859, David definitely proved that it's not a fluke by going 850 flat. I mean, he pretty much obliterated my time.
Well, that's weight, right?
Well,
the car's pulling 100 pounds less when I'm driving than when
it's
you're
hard to
driving.
be this sexy, David.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
There's a lot to hug there. I bet you Mandy really appreciates
That's right.
all of the maths involved.
Yeah, a lot of maths. So, but yeah, I mean, we had a great time, didn't we?
Well, that's because we were successful.
Yeah.
And now here's the thing that really struck me. You can't hear this car at the street.
No, you cannot.
Right? It might as well be an electric car. I mean, with all the cacophony of noise going on, even when there's not a car actually doing a pass, just the background noise of the audience and the clinking of tools and things like this, you couldn't hear it. It was that quiet.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, we talked with some guys that had a Coyote Mustang, pretty much same identical car. I'll put a picture of it in so you can see the car, but it has the 10-speed automatic, and the best that car has been 810 at 87 miles an hour. So it goes to show you that we're 4/10 off with 4 cylinders missing. That's not too bad.
No, and not this next time, but probably before Christmas, I think we will run an 8 flat.
790.
We will run it better than an 8 flat.
There you go. So until next time, this is Andy from Unity Motorsports Garage.
And this is DV, and I'm now going to go to sleep.
Catch y'all later. David just kicked my butt.